Spider-Man, aka Huge Jack Man. And today I have with me the homie Pedro Pascal, #1 shooter. And why? Which is the question we will be asking today as we discuss the Sony's latest entry into the SPUMC, the Sony Pictures Universe of Marvel characters, or the Sony Spider-Man, whatever the fuck they call it. Madam Web.
Shout out Weekly Planet.
Web.
Spum, baby.
SPUMC.
Oh.
And we're gonna let you guys know, if it's good or not. Spoiler alert, it's ass. Plus, we're gonna give you guys our takes on the trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine, aka Deadpool 3, and the recent Fantastic forecasting news. Let's get right into it. And start from the top of the list, bro. Madame Web. Why did I spend money on this movie?
Oh my god.
I know that guy.
Oh my god. Look who it is.
This is.
Oh my god. Is that the Pedro Pascal?
Okay, mute him.
For our audio only listeners, Luis just joined in, aka Sydney on my weenie. He just booted in.
We could have fooled all the audio listeners just now. We could have honestly got a lot of them. Luis just doesn't say a word the whole time. We're just like, yeah. Thank you, Pedro.
It was a pleasure. What's up, man?
So we're discussing Madame Web and how god awful it is, and how why is Sony allowed to do this to us, bro? Why is Sony allowed?
I think you're focusing too much on the negative, Matt. I think you need to realize what this has given us as a people. Because what better way to celebrate Black History Month than to give an inciting reason for all people, not just Black people, but all people around the world to rise up and come together and just ask one question. You know what that question is, Matt?
Why?
Why did niggas make this? Why did I go to the theater and it was a packed house?
No, it wasn't.
Packed?
I'm not even joking. I had to get the fucking neck breaker seats that are all the way up in the front. I was surprised.
Hell no.
For Madame Web?
Like, wow. For Madame
I mean,
fucking
to be
Web.
fair, have you seen the people in the movie? It does not surprise me that the theater was packed.
Get your horny ass on.
A lot of them were dudes.
I'm speaking for the common man. Yeah. I have my finger on the pulse.
The horny delegation was in effect for this movie. Meanwhile, the elite hatred team captain, was in there slandering that shit. I had my phone on right. I had speakers on. Oh, that movie.
You're ruining it for the other movie
How are you the only person in your theater? Yeah, dude.
Can that movie be ruined?
Exactly. How can I ruin something that ruined itself?
How can I ruin dog shit?
Matt's phone was the most entertaining part of that movie.
My phone was out.
They were like looking over his seat. It's like you playing Angry Birds.
I was playing Flappy Bird.
I was playing
what's that Marvel game?
Marvel Snap.
Marvel Snap.
Hey, wait, no free ads. No free ads. You want us to promote Marvel Snap? Hit my line. We could discuss.
Matter of fact, Marvel, we will make you a deal.
Let's discuss rates.
We will make you a deal right now, Marvel. If you stop Sony from producing their next thing that looks like what I just saw, then we will shill for you, dude. We will straight up get Kevin Feige tattoos.
AZ, there's no stopping. Craven is done and it's coming. Venom 3 is happening.
No,
there's nothing you can do that'll stop the train that is the SPUMC.
I knew for a fact.
Why SPUMC? That's so ass.
You gotta think about it like this, Luis. Right? I've looked at the trailers for Craven, right? And I've seen the ones for Madame Web.
Right.
In Craven's credit, what I can give it from a movie that no one has seen yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
The credit I can give
Johnson's hot.
Is it at least that's a given.
Yeah,
but the main thing is that it actually looks like it's shot like a movie, And the entirety of Madam Web, I thought it was just a trailer, but the entirety of the actual movie itself is shot like it's a CW show that goes for way too long. Like
A
it's
2-hour
that camera work.
CW show.
Like if you're watching like the bad seasons of the Flash, like 4.
They're all bad
so
seasons.
every season, every season of the Flash.
Yeah.
Every season,
everything
but you
past
can't
season
leave.
3 was dog shit.
It's a movie.
So
that...
have y'all gotten to y'all's thoughts about it yet, or is this leading into it? We're about to start talking about y'all's thoughts.
This is kind of
we're in the foreplay.
Kind of leading. We're kind of in the foreplay. You know, we're simulating a little bit. You know,
I don't know what that is. I cut to the chase, baby. I ain't got time to waste. I ain't got time to waste.
All right.
That's crazy.
All right, we're gonna just pull the pants down and go for it. This movie sucks ass.
Selfish lover.
There's no love in this movie. I saw this movie a mere less than an hour ago, about maybe 30 minutes ago, and I spent the entire time wondering, what in the fuck is this? There's a point where I walked in at the movie, right? It was maybe like 10 minutes, so I didn't see the beginning. And don't even say, oh, Hazy, that doesn't count because you didn't see the full film. Buddy, listen. If all of my friends get shot in their entire bodies and I only get shot in the leg, I do not need the full body experience to still know that getting shot is probably not fucking fun. I did not enjoy what I saw from that 10-minute mark on. It was bad, dude. The opening that I saw is Ezekiel, the main fucking Men's Warehouse, Stay Thirsty, My Friends, Dos Equis bastard from the fucking commercials. Is sitting
my culture is not a costume. My culture is not a costume.
Well, he's wearing it like he bought it from Party City because half his lines look like they're goddamn ADR. This man does not look like
I heard the ADR was terrible.
It is so bad, dude. There's time I noticed it and I was like, wait a minute. Did I accidentally? This is not ADR. Squid Game.
That's when they go back over and dub certain lines after the fact for a certain character.
Yeah, and it's supposed to lip sync, but like it's like obvious, dude. This man will be yelling, right? He'll be making a face like this, right? And he's like, I would like 1 double cheeseburger, 2 extra fries, hold the shake,
and 3 medium webs.
I think
and then like when he goes to the window and he's like, thank you for your fucking service. And he's just like straight face. It doesn't match.
Bro,
it doesn't match at all.
He said some shit like these girls will kill me, or these girls will be the reason I die. And I was like, bro, like, okay, convey that. Like, you don't seem at all worried. You seem like, okay, it's another Tuesday. I'm about to get killed.
These what? These what?
These hoes.
These beautiful
these bug people are about to kill me. I didn't think bug people would land.
Right.
Oh,
I'm about to get killed. I was like, he's even. Like, oh, I've seen them. I've seen my death multiple times. They murdered me. So I'm like, what is this shit, bro? What the fuck is this?
I wonder how many times he saw the death of this movie at the box office.
No, but this is one of their biggest hits.
Still in it. There's no fucking shot. There's no fucking shot.
So talk about okay, so it's dog shit, and we understand that. We understand that you guys absolutely hated this movie, but
dog shit is not the right term.
But I think it would help. I think it would help. Sorry, I was gonna say before you say your point, Izzy, I think it would help to kind of break down like things about it, like talk about like the writing, the acting, the directing, like what it looked like, and just so we kind of have like a general idea of like what the film was, other than just like it was dog shit. I fucking hated this garbage, and which is fair,
Matt,
but so we have a little bit more structure to kind of to your criticism.
Matt, you also saw it. You saw it earlier today than I did, right?
So I've had more time to be angry.
All right, so you've had more time to like mellow out. Fester. So I'll let you go first because I have nothing but seething
anger.
A lot of it.
I'm gonna go with my quick little review breakdown here because this is everything I was gonna say tonight is painfully detailed in this iPhone notes, bro. The intro of this movie, the 10 minutes that AZ did not see, it was weird and rushed, like point blank. There was like they try to do exposition, but they're like, okay, we have to cram like 4 comics worth of story into a 2-hour movie. We don't know what the fuck we're doing. Let's go ahead and throw this shit in. Throw that shit in there. Throw this shit in there. And it just happened. This movie had some of the worst dialogue between characters I've ever seen in my life. Like, painful, dog shit dialogue. Dakota Johnson, no disrespect, or maybe even a little disrespect. You are not a leading lady. I'm sorry.
She's not an actress. Period.
She's not even anything, bro. She's just a face. She was. Oh,
granted. Nice face. Sorry, that's so sexist. I'm sorry. Like, that's sorry.
Don't worry. I'll plan this
I like
out.
the way you look, but your skills are not there.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant to say. What I'm saying, I don't think she's that good an actress.
Fucking picks dog shit to be in.
This was.
I think Ellen was right.
This is the biggest cringe fest I've seen in my life. Like, every scene that was in this movie was cringeworthy.
Yeah.
Dakota Johnson displays little to no emotion throughout this film. The way you guys are saying the ADR was dog shit. She had no ADR. She was just ass. Just dog shit in general.
Ass DR.
Ass DR. Ass dog shit really bad.
Recording.
I said the one positive I said was the Spider Sims action sequence was okay. And okay because that was the most thrilling part of the entire movie. Whenever he was fighting those cops in the subway and like doing his Spider-Man shit, I'm like, okay, I see what they wanted to do. They didn't do anything else with it, but okay, there was a thought there. Clearly, what happened to that thought? Brain off, everybody sleep. What the fuck going on? You know. The film felt very disjointed. Then there was this one line. Also, I know we said we're not gonna do like a spoiler or whatever. I don't care, bro. You have to see
spoiler. Fuck it.
Spoiler full review. If you watch this and you want to see this movie, first of all, evaluate yourself. Second of all, check into them classes, brother. You need to find help. Third, what was I saying? There's a line in this movie talking about when you take on the responsibility, great power will come. I stood up at my chair and I almost walked out the theater. I was like, get the fuck out. Get out of here. Because now, that's how you know that Cassie, Madam Web, is going to say it to Ben Parker, who's eventually going to say it to Peter Parker, who was in the middle of this movie somehow. He's being born. Like, bro, this movie is just so ass. There was no emotion throughout the entire film.
They had a callback, or like they referenced Peter Parker?
Yeah, so Mary Parker's in this movie, and she's pregnant with Peter.
Is.
And she goes to they're like, what's the baby's name? They never say Peter Parker. Clearly, they're like trying to make a Spider-Man movie without the actual Spider-Man. And I was like, this is what I'm talking about, bro. This is why Sony does not know what the fuck they're doing with live-action Spider-Man properties.
No, they do know what the fuck they're doing. They're trying to make a universe without Spider-Man that revolves around Spider-Man and his. That's exactly what they're doing. It's an impossible task. You can't do it.
It's like trying to cook hot dogs.
We will build a house with no materials. Perfect.
Exactly.
Basically.
Exactly. So my full review, my final statement on this review, that little paragraph, I said, abysmal film that seems like it was thrown together with very little care, next to no real connection to Spider-Man outside of characters and just shoddy fucking piecemeal. Storyline was terrible, acting was lackluster, and directing was subpar. Another neon sign as to why Sony cannot properly handle live-action Spider-Man properties without Spider-Man or Marvel's help. And that's basically it, man. Everything else is just scathing negativity about this movie. There's nothing good to say about it. I rated it a 2 out of 10, and that's being generous.
Ooh.
Like, that's being mad generous.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's high.
That's nuts.
It should be 0.
Hey, for context, The Flash was like a 1.5 to a 2 out of 10. Still the worst movie I've seen. Still up there as dog shit. Somehow Shazam.
The Flash is worse. The Flash is worse than Madam Web.
Oh yeah, The Flash is way worse for a litany of reasons. For cultural reasons, metaphysical reasons, emotional reasons, religious reasons, political reasons,
Ezra Miller reasons.
Ezra Miller
reasons. Yeah, it does kind of set it above.
Zaslav reasons. Like, there's so many reasons why that movie is terrible. But Madam Web comes really close to being like just as bad. That's all I would say.
I would say I agree with pretty much everything that Matt said, because That was just about every. I didn't get to take notes. I sat back, I relaxed, and I just let it happen. And let me tell you something. Let it happen may be the worst thing you can do with this film. You need to actively fight back. Like, you need to go up there and punch the projection right in the
fight
face.
Fight back.
This
Damn,
needs
this film got
to be
hands.
stopped. The opening scene that I saw, when I had gone like past that 10 minutes, I echo the sentiments of Matt because it also felt rushed, but at the same time, even though it was rushed, it felt very long and drawn out. Like this weird purgatory of pacing that shouldn't exist. It was like the Flash when he's like vibrating his molecules like really fucking fast. He's like phasing in and out of existence. It was weird. And so the main villain, Ezekiel, is wanting to get some NSA secrets. Oh yeah, he's a spider totem, dude. I'm not even gonna fucking get into that. No one likes that. But
because if we start talking about that, Graham gonna show up and cook this movie without even seeing it.
But
Ezekiel, he wants to steal NSA secrets?
He wants to steal NSA secrets, and the way that he procures the secret NSA spyware, because this movie is set somewhere circa 2003, and I did this by Googling when Beyonce's Crazy in Love album came out, because there was an advertisement spray painted for it on the building, and I was like,
nice.
Yo, when the fuck is this? When the fuck is this? So it's vaguely 2003?
Yeah, the 10 minutes that you missed. The movie started in 1973. Fast forward to 2003.
What the fuck happens in 1973? Is it her mom in the rainforest?
That's when
her mom in the rainforest doing research.
My mother was right before she died. My mother was she was the last person to see my mother alive while she was in the Amazon rainforest right before she did. Get the fuck out of here, weak ass.
Like I said, subtlety. Well, by the way, subtlety is definitely not the name of the game with this. This game is. I hold it a game, but it feels like just one that no one's a winner in. Because, man, dude,
like Dark Souls. This is fucking Dark Souls.
They do the Marvel quip thing, right? But at least Marvel does different variations of the "well, that just happened," right? They will literally say, "Well, that just happened." Back to back, the exact word, the exact phrase.
You have phenomenal actresses like Dakota Johnson and Sydney Sweeney acting opposite each other.
The thing is,
I can only imagine the dynamicism in those scenes.
Those two, I kept looking at. Well, not really Dakota, because the only other thing I know her from is 50 Shades of Grey, and that's bad. That's not good. So
yeah, she's rich though.
Sydney, I had faith in.
Freaky nigga movie?
In Sydney.
Yeah.
The porn. We don't watch that in this household. That's sick.
We don't watch that.
Freakazoid movie.
But Sydney, I knew from Euphoria. And Euphoria's schlock, but like she's good. She's some of the best parts of that schlock.
Hey, Jacob Elordi's in Euphoria. Talk nice.
Talk nice about my boy.
He's
number
put his
one
dick in dirt,
Jacob Elordi pusher.
No, that's Barry Keoghan.
Get your white.
He was in proximity to a nigga who did
What are you trying to say? All white men look the same?
It's Black History Month. There's no reason to have this argument.
I got it on me.
I'm a Kumasi Lake.
Anyways, so you were surprised, but
I was surprised because everybody reading the lines, save for like I think the most like least cardboard cutout or like uncanny valley ass performance came from the person in this movie with some of the least lines, and that was the fucking tech lady.
Scott? Oh.
No, the tech lady. Every single bit of her jargon, every single bit of like the lines she delivered, every one of her reactions, I was like, oh, so you're a real person.
How much of this do you think is attributed? How much of this do you think is attributed to the fact that it's just a really bad script, really bad writing, and the actors were just kind of phoning it in? They're like, dude, it's a paycheck, whatever. This is dog shit.
I think that's got to have something to do with it. Because no, because there's people in here who are good, dude. They have fucking Mike Epps in this.
My goat.
No way. He's
Mike
in
Epps
this?
is in this movie. He's fucking in this movie. He dies almost immediately because he gets hit by a fucking truck.
Mike Epps
but
really
like,
fell off, bro. Because Mike Epps would choose one Marvel movie to be in, and it's fucking Madam Web, bro. God damn.
Yeah,
Also,
what a
I
fall
don't
from
appreciate.
grace.
I don't appreciate him talking shit about my Unc Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
So you know,
We're
it's
on
on
Shannon's
sight.
side.
It's on sight when we see Mike Epps in these streets.
It's just weird, dude. Because like, there's so many people who are good in other things that I've watched, but somehow bringing them together is less like the Avengers and more like John Carpenter's The Thing. Just this giant fucking rat
Great
king
movie.
looking monstrosity.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
The monster.
Especially if you have people who you know have been good in something else, then it seems like the only the likely culprit is just how dog shit the film was, the writing was, and the actors showed up and they're like, "Dude, I'm just gonna."
Well, they also hired a fucking
and call it a day.
void of charisma to be their fucking lead. Like what can you expect from Dakota Johnson?
This is true.
Nothing. Let me tell y'all something real quick. Let me tell you about the people who wrote the script. Let me show you their greatest hits, bro. Y'all gonna see why this movie was ass and a bag of chips. The first movie on their list here, Dracula Untold, 2014.
Okay. Off to a strong start.
But I had Luke Evans in that bitch turning into a big ass, doing the shit from Doctor Strange, but not good.
Dog shit movie.
They do a Doctor Strange and Madam Web too.
The Last Witch Hunter, bro. The Last Witch Hunter. Vin Diesel stepping out of his element of Fast and Furious and trying to be his stop. Don't ever do that again. The next movie after that, Gods of Egypt. I didn't even see it.
Another flop, bro.
I'm not gonna say anything bad because my man's Chadwick is in it. I don't know why he was in it, but Chadwick, I love you, bro.
I don't give a fuck. They cast two white men as the leads in that movie.
They released
not white.
They had Nicolas Costa.
We put it in sepia. No one will notice.
What other
not
movies?
Old ones, Gerardo. Not old timey ones. Not the originals.
Not white.
Not classic. Not the OGs. Not classic.
There's two movies left prior to Madam Web.
Okay.
Power Rangers, the 2017 one, which
Sam Ezra, what is it? Dan Israelite.
Dean Israelite, yeah.
Dean Israelite, yeah.
Wow.
Which I
actually like that one.
No, that's not terrible.
It's pretty good.
Terrible.
It's pretty good.
If you guys like it, you're stupid. Fuck you.
I just like Power Rangers. Fuck you.
I love Power Rangers too.
I like watching the OG. I don't like watching that bullshit.
They had the right concept, but if they had a different screenwriter, that movie would have been solid. I promise you. Because these two, the next movie after this is gonna piss you off. They wrote Morbius, bro. The movie that I thought was the worst Sony movie ever.
Why'd they let them keep writing? What do they have on the heads of Sony? What do they have?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They have the kids.
They saw.
I literally tweeted this. I was like, whose kid, like whose child is this person? Who are they related to that they keep letting them make flop? 5 of those, all those movies flopped. Gods of Egypt flopped. Morbius made money, but fucking Power Rangers flopped. I think that made money too, actually. Dracula Untold flopped. Gods of Egypt flopped. Madam Web is gonna be a flop.
Nah, $1 billion.
More billion.
First $1 billion movie of 2024. Also, just to touch on Ezekiel Sims again, that's why didn't they put him in the Last Stand suit? That's why.
Bro,
why did they put him in that bullshit?
Because
you saw them put him in that
direct comparison. And then they would have to justify this in their weird, shitty CW variant. Which, by the way, man.
Because it's too comic accurate, and that means that they would actually know what the source material they're pulling from, as opposed to just some bullshit. That's why.
With
the only thing they got right was that he was in a cheap ass suit barefoot. That's the only shit they got right.
With this, I wish. There's so many things that I wish I could fix about this movie, because like. You know how there's like other scenes in different movies where they show someone looking into the future and it flows neatly within the narrative. It's not jarring. You can kind of tell what's happening, like knowing and all those other ones, right? This is like someone briskly taking a second, like in the later halves of the movie, like the subway scene you see in the trailer, right?
Yeah.
It is like someone walking up to you and ever so often at random times just fucking Man of Stealing the shit out of the side of your neck, just really snapping that motherfucker.
That's
and
how
then
jarring
resetting
it
it,
is.
and then running away, and then just disappearing off in the shadows, and you don't know when they're going to strike next. That is how it feels. It's not fun. It is nauseating to try to keep up with it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like even this weird power thing that she does where her and Ezekiel have like some kind of mind meld at the crime scene in the diner. And he has like a force ghost projection.
That shit that he did in Fast Forward, where
she
he
fucking
saw
like look matches at him, dude.
That's the shit.
He
had precognition.
Like staring around. Yeah, and she and fucking he's like seizing in and out, like he's like fucking Spider-Verse glitching like in and out of his fucking like weird amalgamated off-brand Spider-Man suit to his like Men's Warehouse costume, and then he's like fucking flickering in and out, and they have this whole mental conversation throughout the mindscape, and it's just never touched on again. It's just never referenced again. They just do nothing with that. I'm like, wait a minute.
He was
what the fuck just happened there? Does he know where they are? Is that what just happened?
He came in like,
we're not going to elaborate.
You me with your mind, and then like disappeared. You came back talking about you think you're more powerful than I? Those girls will murder me. I know what they become.
Bro,
I was like, get out of here, bro.
Wait, was the whole part of the movie him trying to kill those girls before they became Spider Women because they killed him? He saw a vision of them killing him.
Exactly. It is a shitty reverse Terminator, yes.
Because
that's so stupid.
Good.
Because
that's
then,
so
because it's like now it's like, oh, the whole reason they become Spider Women is because he's actually chasing them. He becomes, the MacGuffin that then turns them into the Spider Women, which is what he's trying to avoid. It's so fucking stupid and convoluted and fucking
die
dumb.
A villain or live long enough to see yourself become the MacGuffin.
If he just minded his fucking business, they probably would not have killed him, right? Like it's that simple.
Basically, the whole movie is like
probably. Or if he just stopped doing evil, stupid shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he'd be fine.
The whole movie is him like he's cursed and like I have to kill these girls, and they're like, who the fuck is this guy? You know that Spider-Man clip. Like, who the fuck is this nigga, bro? That's basically
who is this nigga?
I didn't watch that. It's Spider-Man movie.
Who the fuck is this nigga, bro? Yo, that's basically the entire movie.
It's weird too, because like they'll always like repeat their motivations as much as they repeat jokes.
Yeah.
Like in the later half of the movie, the one of the girls is like, oh wow, I guess you're showing off, huh? And Dakota Johnson's like, I guess I have simulating human performance. And then she proceeds to do some more like action stuff. She's like, wow, I guess you are showing off. He's like, yes, I am showing off currently. Yes. Literally that is it, like back to back to back. But the amount of times where they would just repeat things for the sake of it because they couldn't come up with actual dialogue to fill that space. Because this film could really be like a brisk 30-40 minutes. I'm not even joking with how much they repeat shit. It is literally a point where Ezekiel, I took a mental note of this. I counted it out about 25, and then I just kind of blacked out of the amount of times where he references some kind of thing along the lines of, I have to kill these girls because they're going to defeat me in the future. And I shit you not. It may be more than that. It may be even less than that. I don't know.
Does that actor speak English in real life? But I do know he said it
too many.
I wonder.
I do not think he can. Because there's a lot of ADR.
Real. Latino king.
Real.
I don't even think he's Hispanic, is he? He's French.
He's not Hispanic?
I don't think.
Ew,
no.
gross.
I think he's like French or Arabic.
I thought he was human. My bad.
These girls are going to kill me in the future.
Well actually, he's
like a vampire.
I have to stop them. It sounds like a vampire.
Spiders, blah, blah, blah.
2, 3 girls.
4 spider bitches.
He's bi. He can say that. He can say that. It's not sexist.
He can say that. I'm sorry.
If straight men say that, it's
Stop outing him. Stop outing him.
His what's it called? His heritage is Algerian, so that's like
That's
Cool
North
French.
African, so that's white
Yeah.
African. Yeah.
Oh, so I was right.
Cool
Like Middle
French.
Eastern. Oh,
He's
That's not Middle
African.
East, bro. That's
Neat.
North
That's Africa. That's North Africa.
Algiers.
Algeria.
Algeria.
Oh, I
So
thought that whole region would
overall,
be counted
would
because
y'all?
even Egypt.
It is close to it's where the Middle East
Oh, okay.
meets Africa.
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
count
They're all the
Egypt.
same
Okay.
people.
That is
I
North
would
Africa.
say
Do not let the
if
lamestream media pollute your mind during this Black History Month, my
Lame
brother.
stream.
if you
My
like
brother.
if you like disjointed narratives and things that are so convoluted and
Nah,
the
fuck
type
that.
of
Don't
film
watch
that
this
feels
dog
like
shit. Don't watch this
they're
shit. Don't
always
support.
talking about someone who's
Go
not in
rewatch
the
Spider
room.
Verse.
Go watch Spider-Man 3 instead.
Yeah, honestly, that is
Don't
a better
watch this
time than
bullshit.
this.
I haven't seen this
Spider-Man
movie.
3.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Uh,
Fuck this
you
movie.
get this, Matt. You
Bullshit.
get this a 2 out of 10. I'm gonna give this a I'm gonna give it a fucking like 0.5.
Yeah, I'm giving the trailer. I'm giving the trailer a 0 out of 10.
The trailer was
It's like,
better than the actual movie. That's the
And the
crazy part.
trailer was
dude.
dog
The trailer
shit.
was shit.
Yo, wait,
Ooh.
Matt. Did you notice that part near like the end when they're in the hotel and they're all explaining
Yeah.
the reasons why their parents are conveniently fucking like not
And
able
then
to
that's
handle
what
the situation?
when I texted the chat and I said this movie racist, that's the part I was on.
What happened?
Because
What
they said
happened?
Isabella Merced's character said, "Oh, so Sydney Sweeney is like, my parents are divorced, my mom's in the asylum." Colette O'Connor, what's her name? Maddie Franklin, her actress, her character was like, "Oh, my parents they don't want to deal with me because they're rich and they don't want to deal with having a kid. A kid ruined their life." Isabella Merced's character goes, my mom died and my dad got deported." I was like, that's fucking crazy. They wrote
Representation, bro.
Yo, I was in a wild theater too.
I was shook, bro.
I was in the very front row and everybody behind me fucking laughed.
Man,
She said that.
That's crazy.
They laughed
That's
at
crazy. That's
That's
racist.
racist.
That's racist. Is them laughing at it.
What's even crazier
tearing
is like
apart the lives of brown people is funny. Is that what I hear?
no.
But
The only part of this where I was like, there was one dude in the back that made me understand why the people were laughing. So there was like a slow chuckle that built up through each reasonings the girls conveniently gave that their parents aren't there. And then the moment that the girl said that, I hear one dude like way the fuck up in the back just go, "Ah, yes, of course."
Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. But that just goes to show like how bad the writing is. That they're just like, hey, this brown woman's parents aren't around because her dad's deported. Boom, there you go. Call it a day, easy peasy. And it's just like, wow, your understanding of that, just that problem and like that and her culture or whatever is just so minimum and so bland. He didn't put any thought or research or work into building the lives of these characters at all. Building characters.
Yeah.
At all. He was just kind of like, brown woman, Isabella Merced, boom, deportation, boom, call it a day. That he's like, that'll tug at the heartstrings if we say her dad has been deported. It's just like a cheap cop out answer for as to why her dad wasn't there. I don't know, it's stupid.
Her dad's not actually deported. He's Puerto Rican.
He just left her.
He's Cuban.
No, I know.
I feel like
shit.
This movie's definitely proven that Sony should just stop all this non-Spider-Man shit.
Nonsense.
Mm-hmm. Sony
they're making Spider-Verse. They made Spider-Verse and they're gonna forgive them simply because those movies are good and they continue making
they're not,
those.
because once those movies stop, what do they have?
Nothing. They have absolutely nothing.
Morbius.
That's my next, my big, like, my new agenda. Should Sony surrender the Spider-Man rights over to Marvel? Yes, my nigga, surrender that shit because
just
you cannot
sell
handle it right.
They can make money. I don't understand why they subjecting us to this bullshit.
Literally, just have Marvel make the shit and tack your name onto it, and you will make your money. Because clearly,
honestly,
Sony is the person in the group that does not do shit until the last week of the final project, and helps out for like minimum effort and gets a 100. That's what they need to be doing. Instead, they're trying to do the entire project themselves, and they keep fucking sucking because they don't study the material. Dumb motherfuckers are making shit. Amy Pascal, I'm on your ass, bro. I just thought about it. She's the main one. I need to talk to her. Stop this shit. Stop all of this.
Put in the green book.
Green book. When I put her in she got one more. This Craven already knows it's gonna be ass, so we're not talking about that.
Craven won't flop. Craven banger.
Please shut the fuck up. I don't understand. I don't understand why you're dying on this hill.
From a lion bite, where he gets his powers from a lion bite. Is this
That's
fucking
cool.
Lion blood?
Lion blood, baby.
You're trying to convince me Aaron Taylor Johnson came from the loins of Russell Crowe?
No.
Get out of here.
Look at Russell Crowe.
Look
at Aaron Taylor Johnson. No.
Go home.
Impossible.
That's the most unbelievable thing about that movie.
Yeah, that's the only part. That's the only problem I have.
Yeah, that's like Man of Steel.
The motherfucker who played Stavros' dad in fucking Thor: Love and Thunder? No.
I don't wait. You were talking about Russell Crowe earlier?
Yeah, just now.
He's Craven's dad in the Craven movie.
Oh yeah. You know, speaking of angry Australians, you know what that reminds me of, dude?
What?
Reminds me of Wolverine. Specifically the Hugh Jackman version.
Wolverine's not Australian.
Isn't he definitely Canadian?
Yeah.
Yo, that's amazing. I got
bro don't know
dog shit ass fucking what's it called?
Segway.
Ooh, tomato. I'm throwing tomatoes.
Mute him.
Leave the segues to the pros. Matthew, take it away.
Well,
so you're saying you're the best you is at what you do? Much like Wolverine in the new Deadpool and Wolverine trailer. Go fuck yourself, Louise. I brought it back. Give me my fucking Heisman. Oh my god.
Bro.
Fuck
yeah. Would fit right in with the writing crew at Madam Web.
Comments right now. Tell me. Not even tell me. Just watch the video. Every view is a confirmation I'm right.
Video gets 0 views.
Gets taken down.
Yeah, it gets blocked. It gets reported. It gets reported. For false advertisement.
Nah,
but,
man.
I gotta do like I hope it's false advertising. Deadpool and Wolverine.
I gotta do like the TVA and prune that transition because that shit was not it. Let me cook.
So how about we just don't do transitions, guys? Okay. We're talking about Daredevil.
I gotta do like the GOP and prune that transition. Talk about Daredevil.
There's some cool set leaks.
No. Fuck that. I'm not talking about that dog shit ass.
It looks
fucking
fun.
Bullshit ass show.
It looks cool.
Deadpool Wolverine.
We're talking about the other guy in the red suit, Deadpool, aka Wade Wilson. Nah, we off that shit. We're not talking about him yet.
We're done with that bullshit.
We off that shit.
We're talking about the Deadpool trailer that dropped on Sunday during the most mediocre Super Bowl I've ever seen. Until the second half.
Dog shit.
I slept through the entire thing.
I was only alive during the Usher performance and the trailers. That's it.
My girl Taylor kept me awake. Tay Swift, T Wizzle.
Oh. I thought you meant like your Taylor.
My actual.
No, we like that Taylor. The other Taylor can choke. Goddamn eco-terrorist.
Wait.
Hey, whoa. 14-minute flight. 14-minute flight.
Damn, smells like broke in here.
Brokey. Absolutely.
I can't relate. You see these swag on, bro.
Anyway, Deadpool Wolverine looks cool as fuck.
Deadpool Wolverine trailer dropped on a Sunday, and unanimously in the chat, we were all pretty lit off that trailer.
Here's the thing. I thought about it. I think it's one of those situations where the trailer looks better than the movie. I don't trust what's his fucking face, the director, Sean Levy. I don't trust that motherfucker. He can't direct. I think
is that the Euphoria guy?
No. It's the Free Guy Adam Project.
Adam guy. Deadpool 2. Deadpool 1. I think he didn't do Deadpool.
No, Deadpool 1 was David Leitch, I think. The guy
some really good. He's gotten some really good performances out of Ryan, though. Like some of his career best, I would say.
Oh, he made
exactly.
Ant-Man. Oh, my fault.
Yeah,
I
that's
lied.
right. That's right.
No, hold on. We gotta give Dave. We
No,
gotta give
he's
Sean his
ass.
talk.
No, he's
I
dog
lied.
shit. Fuck him.
Sean
No,
is goaded for this movie
no,
alone.
he's not.
Real
I'm
steel.
sorry.
Real
No.
steel. Y'all know what song. You know what the fuck
Oh,
going
yeah,
on.
Real Steel's
Anyway,
actually
Real
anyway,
Steel's dog shit, and you guys are dumb.
agreed.
If y'all want to watch big robots, just watch Pacific Rim.
Watch
Turn that
Pacific
bullshit
Rim.
off.
Movie.
Turn that
Nah,
bullshit
real
off.
movie.
But,
We're gonna
Yeah,
have an
Real
that's a
episode
Steel
real
on
doesn't
that
have
one.
a shitty sequel.
That's
It
yeah,
doesn't have a
trash.
sequel at all because it's ass.
It's just so shitty.
Nah,
Shut the
it
fuck
stands
up.
alone. It stands alone atop the mountain of champions.
I told the man of dog shit. Anyways, I was gonna say, I think Sean Levy is so bad a director. I think this is just a good trailer. I think they showed the good bits, which is him doing that cool shit with the guns, where he's just fucking reloading in midair,
That was
and they
pretty
tease
fucking sick. I
Wolverine.
can't lie.
I think the
I
movie.
think it's gonna be
No,
bad.
I
I'm
think the
dying on
movie's
this
gonna be
hill.
fun. I think the movie's gonna be fun. I
Okay,
turned around. I don't think it's gonna be
Yeah,
great. I don't think it's gonna be like
it's not
Eternals
saving the
level.
it's
You
MCU.
know?
it's not Guardians 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No.
it's not the savior of the MCU like so many people are saying. I think it's gonna be
Also,
another mediocre movie.
let's touch on all the fucking nerd bitches are like, oh my god, Ryan's gonna save the MCU because he's doing the same shit She-Hulk was doing. Fuck you. That show was good. You guys are gay.
You guys are
You just don't
sexist
like
pieces
women.
of shit.
You just don't like women. I hate sexless nerd bitches.
Touch grass.
Hi.
Touch some
One
pussy.
of those hi, I'm a fucker of men as well, and I would like to say I thought She-Hulk was pretty bad.
Okay.
Just
Your
like
opinion's
objectively
dog
not
shit.
good.
That's
Oh
yeah.
yeah?
That's
Oh yeah?
why. Look at
Guess
that.
what?
That's
Guess what?
that.
Guess what though? Guess what though? Black History Month. Case closed. Fucking got him. We
My
got
bad,
him,
nah,
boys.
yeah, my bad, bro. My bad, dude.
No.
No,
Gerardo
nah,
can veto that.
It's racist
Gerardo
if I fight.
No, Gerardo can veto that because he's born on Juneteenth. He's the king of black people.
Oh, don't say that.
You missed that meeting. I missed that
I did
meeting.
not say this. I did not say this. I have no sway over the black community.
That's like when they said Travis Kelce made the fade. You set Gerardo up for that one.
That's great. Travis Kelce did invent the fade.
Yeah,
that
he
was
did.
not.
The fade,
That hasn't
the
been
fade
around
didn't
since
exist.
the '80s or anything.
The fade didn't exist before Travis Kelce.
Yeah, it didn't exist until he put it on his weird cop-shaped head.
Cop-shaped head. Anyways, what I was
He's
gonna
got
say
that
before.
cop phrenology.
Yeah, what I was gonna say is I don't think Deadpool and Wolverine is gonna save the MCU. I think it's gonna be a mediocre movie that relies on nostalgia. A lot of that being Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, and the Fox Marvel properties. And
all the
I think
crossovers we're gonna get in this
movie,
bro,
all the cameos, all the fucking bullshit. I think it's just gonna be a one giant gimmick.
It's gonna be a fun romp.
It's gonna be Free Guy, but in the MCU.
Free Guy fucks. Watched it on a cruise when I was drunk. Pretty fun.
All right, listen here. All you negative Nancy's that are out there, listen here to not cool dude Louise. You see how cool my glasses are compared to Luis's right now? Listen to me when I say this is going to be the best movie ever. I want all of you right now, even you, little kid who's on his deathbed in Taiwan listening to this episode right now, with your last dying breath, with your Make-A-Wish promise.
You mean Malaysia? You racist fuck.
We can only hope. We can only hope. But aside from him, if you have one little last breath of hope, use your last day on this earth to see Deadpool 3 because it will be the greatest movie ever made, known to mankind on the face of this earth. I think it will be the greatest film of all time. And do you know why?
Oppenheimer exists
because it's that guy from Succession.
Yeah, Michael McFadden. I love him.
I could have sworn that was what's his face, Peter Serafinowicz or whatever the fuck his name is. That one British guy. I always get them confused.
From the
Guardians.
Nova Corps.
Yeah,
from the Nova Corps.
No,
that's not. It's Matthew McFadden. Goat.
You're pronouncing his name wrong.
But shit. What was I saying? Look. I think this movie will be great because it will be finally where Marvel takes the point they've been trying to have thrown at them for years, where they're like, oh yeah, we should probably slow the fuck down on our output of this. Because after Deadpool 3, we don't get a new Marvel movie for like a long fucking time.
1 year.
And it's
That's when
beautiful.
I step in.
I don't know what you are possibly going to do in that situation.
The best
we
Marvel
get
movie.
TV shows.
We're making Squirrel
No.
Girl.
Oh yeah, that would actually be fire.
We're making
Squirrel
I
Squirrel
feel
Girl.
like
Squirrel Girl.
XXX. With me co-starring.
Okay.
you lost me.
Yeah. I want to watch
Kevin, give me a call.
Kevin's got you blocked.
I'm like an
Kevin
ex-girlfriend. Kevin, please, Kevin. I'm like
You're only
fake
gonna reach out
accounts,
to him.
making fake accounts so I can message him on Instagram. Kevin, please listen to me. 2 seconds. Don't block me. 2 seconds. Anyways, it's gonna be mid, and I'm here for it. Whatever. I'm just glad they're gonna.
Yeah, they're gonna be okay.
It's gonna be a clean slate. Whatever. We're gonna completely forget about the Fox MCU. No more. Hugh Jackman is fucking Wolverine. Please, for the love of God, call it a day.
Bring back
and
Nicholas Hoult
continue.
as Beast. Best Beast we've had.
You know, honestly, I think the four of us have made some fantastic points. Hey, wait a minute. Speaking of Fantastic Four,
you were this close.
That was
you were this close.
That was worse than anything you've ever done, AZ.
That was
that was a good one. That was a I like that one.
I lived through 9/11 and COVID, and that was worse than both of those things combined.
You know what? That's a bold claim. Counterpoint, though. Black History Month.
Real.
All right, you're right. You're right.
We got him, boys.
Can't wait for Mexican History Month. Oh wait.
But honestly, I don't have a problem with this casting.
Yeah, we get half a month. Anyways, Fantastic Four casting. Boom. That's it.
Yeah,
call it. That's it.
All three of the people.
Speaking of Latin American and
representation,
Latin American history, representation from the top of the Fantastic Four, the King himself, the leader, the Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards, played by none other than the GOAT, Pedro Pascal.
Javier Bardem.
Let's go.
Pedro
Let's
Pascal,
go.
bro.
Let's go,
That's
bro.
my guy.
My fucking go, bro.
That's my guy.
Let's fucking go.
I gotta read his whole government name. Jose Pedro Balmaceda Pascal.
Balmaceda Pascal.
I had to, because that guy right there, every naysayer on the internet that keeps saying he's not gonna do good in this role,
they're stupid and racist.
You're not only are you going in the Green Book, you're going in the Green Book, the new edition. You're gonna get processed first. When we come to you, when we find you in this Green Book, it's over for you, boy. You should have known. This motherfucker on Twitter in the Marvel group chat, he's tweeting about I'm not
or girl or non-binary folk.
I don't give a fuck. The Marvel nigga or that nigga gender neutral, they in there talking shit, talking about some. I am not sold on Pedro Pascal. I am not sold on Pedro Pascal. Shut your bitch ass up. Just say what you want to say. Say the words you want to say. You do not like brown people. Say the words you want to say. You are racist.
I tweeted this. When people are like, "Oh, I just don't. I like Pedro Pascal as an actor. He doesn't fit Reed. What about Reed does he not fit? Tell me, what aspects about Reed's character do you think he doesn't fit?"
Being a cracker.
Well, I didn't say it, but I certainly thought it.
But that's the thing, and that's what I'm trying to get people to like talk about. It's like you're saying, oh, he doesn't fit the role. Why doesn't he fit it? I think he looks the part. Who gives a shit? I think he's a fantastic actor.
You smell him and he smells like beans. That's why. I need a white man.
It's like he's charming. He's handsome. He can act his ass off. That's perfect. What else do you need? I think he could play Reed Richards. He's gonna kill it. I'm telling you right now. He's gonna body the fuck out of this role, and everybody who was a naysayer can suck my dick.
That things that alcoholics have that makes their skin red.
I don't know.
John Krasinski has that. That's what they want. They want him to look like a fat alcoholic who makes mid fucking Quiet Place movies all the time.
Hey, well, that new one, Quiet Place,
that new one looks kind of hard,
bro. No, shut the fuck up.
Hard as fuck. It has the goat.
Lupita Nyong'o's better than that.
My goat, bro.
Who?
Yeah, it
Jamon
kind of feels
Honsu,
slow watching that
Honsu.
movie.
the only African
Just
actor
because.
apparently that they can
Yeah,
cast in any
the only
movie.
one that exists.
What?
Yeah.
Like fuck me,
Yeah,
right?
I think that might be the
guess
only
I'm
male
not
African actor.
But yeah,
Wait, no. Oh, wait,
wait.
no.
Let's talk
That
about
guy's
the rest of the
Jamaican.
cast. I think they went 3 for 4. I think 3 of the 4 characters are perfectly cast. We have Pedro Pascal. See, I'm so upset. I
Talking
fucking
about.
threw my phone on the floor. Pedro
Bro,
Pascal, perfect. Reed
my
Richards.
agenda.
Vanessa Kirby,
Yeah, boy.
that's perfect suit. It doesn't get
Agenda
better than that.
succeeded. Agenda succeeded.
Yeah, but
Eben
Google,
Moss
that's
back,
good.
Eben Moss Backrack as Ben Grimm,
Agenda succeeded.
cousin, and he's Jewish. Finally cast a Jewish actor to play a
Accurate
Jewish
casting.
character.
Michael
Okay.
Chiklis was pretty good though.
And then here we go. The greatest piece of dog shit. Probably the worst casting in Marvel history of all fucking time.
Right after Terrence Howard.
Joseph Quinn
Iron Man.
as Johnny Storm.
Who
bro.
is that?
What the
Who is that?
fuck,
Luis,
bro?
go ahead and tell somebody a notable role of this man.
That motherfucker was that he was
Stranger
that guitar
Things?
dude in Stranger Things.
Whatever
That's
that
it.
motherfucker's name was. He died.
Steve. Well, no, Steve was the cool one. I like Steve.
What the
He's
fuck was his name,
Eddie
bro?
Eddie Munson.
That guy that I don't know about.
Yeah,
Well, look,
the dude who's named after a Muppet.
For our visual watchers, the watchers who watch. This is who we used to have. Y'all
My
see that?
goat,
Chris Evans in his
Chris
prime
Evans.
twin
DeAndre
state.
Evans.
This is who
Chris
we got now.
DeAndre Evans. When I thought
This is
he
who we
was
have
gay.
now.
He looks like.
This is who
Fuck
we
he
had.
was.
This is who we had.
Michael Blase Jordan.
And now we got
That's
this
what the B
motherfucker.
stand for.
I feel like showing him only as Ed or Eddie. I think it was his name.
Oh
As
yeah,
Eddie's
what's
like,
showing him
look up
only as
picture-
Eddie? That's the only thing he's fucking done. What else can we show?
No. I mean, like looks wise. Like he's not
Joseph
ugly.
Quinn's
I just don't see him as a
filmography.
Johnny
Sure,
First of
Storm.
all-
he's not ugly, but he's not
Handsome.
Johnny Storm, bro. Come on.
He has
He's not
old-
Johnny Storm.
My
old
fallback
dead
has been
eyes.
Dacre Montgomery.
Dacre Montgomery,
He's
bro.
That's who it should have fucking been. Oh my god.
I'm
Bro,
so
the fact
angry,
it's
bro.
because
David's not on this
Joseph
episode,
Quinn-
but the fact that he
Joseph
said that he would have
Quinn-
been bad, fuck you, David. Love you. You're a bitch.
You know what
That's a
Joseph
We hope
crazy
the
Quinn?
girl and the
fucking
kid are doing.
Joseph
We
Quinn.
hope the
First of all,
family's
Joseph
great.
Quinn's.
Yeah,
Joseph
we love
Quinn
you,
is-
David. He's just joking.
Congratulations, man.
We love you. Yeah,
Joseph
I don't
Quinn
know.
is English, bro.
Yes,
Ew.
That's the
embarrassing.
first
Dacre-
strike
Dacre
one
is
and
two.
two.
Dacre is
No,
too.
he's Australian. Isn't he Australian?
Dacre's
Oh, he's
Australian.
Australian. My bad. You're right.
Bray
You're right.
Scott
Same
No,
shit,
no,
bro.
no.
Texas.
There was a
No,
prison,
Southern
there's a
English.
prison colony. There's a prison
Those are
colony.
Southern English.
That's the fun Brits.
The fun Brits. Nah, then look at his goddamn filmography, bro. Look at this shit.
Goddamn.
Overlord. Never heard of it. Didn't watch
That's a
it.
good movie. Good
Make-
movie. Good
Overlord
movie.
is
Good
good.
movie.
He was an
Overlord's
Overlord?
solid.
Yeah, it's
He was
probably
in-
small ass
Oh,
part.
I think he's
'cause
the one. I
remember
think he's
his
the one
ass.
who gets infected first.
Probably dies first,
He was
bitch ass man.
A movie called Makeup. A movie called, what is this? My computer only want to comply with me. Horde, and that's coming out. That was last year. So 3 movies before this year's A Quiet
He's gonna be in
Place Day 1,
Gladiator 2. He's in Gladiator 2. Yeah.
and Fantastic Four. Those are his
Fuck
next
that
3
movie.
big films.
Look, and there's nothing about a small, like a up and coming actor getting the role. That's not the problem. It's not like they all have to be A-listers. I think Johnny Storm, out of all the characters, is the one who has physically,
Conventionally
right,
attractive.
has to look I don't know, maybe doesn't have to, because people are gonna be like, oh, you want them to cast Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, but you can't have a objectively handsome man as Johnny Storm.
I'd say it's more so not even the look. Like they can give him blonde highlights or stylist hair or whatever, right? We've seen like even with like Kumail Nanjiani, like your body you can change it drastically for these movies, right?
You can
Right.
fix yourself.
I think the only thing that I think the main point of contention with that I think is amongst us and a lot of other people who are like keeping up with this sort of thing, as opposed to like someone like Pedro Pascal for Reed Richards, right? We haven't seen enough from this guy
Mhm.
to know that he could embody the type of like Johnny Storm we would
Sure.
expect to see. brought to screen.
So far, we've only seen him as a sexless loser.
Look, and to be fair, most of the way this shit works is he probably auditioned for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, the casting directors probably saw something, obviously saw something in those auditions that
he was white,
convinced them,
and that he was in a show that people know. That's what they saw.
That something that convinced them that he would be the perfect Johnny Storm as opposed to everybody else they auditioned. So I don't know. We'll see. It's the only sore piece of the cast. It's the only part of the casting that I feel iffy on. I think they almost had it perfect, were it not for fucking Joseph Quinn. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he'll win us over and absolutely kill it.
It's how I feel about Nicholas Hoult, Lex Luthor. I've seen him in other films. I know what he's like as an actor, but he doesn't look the part. Now we could same thing between with Nicholas Lex and Johnny Joseph. They can make us eat our words. They can actually be good at this part, and we're gonna we can't be right all the time. I mean, we're right.
I can
almost 90% of the time.
I
we're
definitely
99%
can. I don't know about
right.
you.
I'm always right.
I can be wrong one time in it's a little bit, but hey, not this month. not for another. Another 14 days.
You can call us out on it next month, starting next month.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
I'm hoping. I honestly, I am hoping that it's just our own little bias, and both Nicholas Hoult kills it as Lex Luthor.
Nah, fuck Nicholas Hoult.
And then Joseph kills it as Johnny, because the rest of that cast, really, the casting is not the part that's bugging me. I need to know who's writing this movie. I already know who's
Isn't
directing
it Isn't it Mark Shackman? Isn't the same guy who's directing it? Isn't he also writing it? I think so.
God. Okay,
I
so
think.
We're getting somewhere. Because if it was some other shit, if it was some motherfucking, I don't even know.
John Watts. People were like, look at the difference. Look at the difference between the logo that for the John Watts Fantastic Four movie that was released, which is just the giant blue 4, and the new one that was released and the announcement that has like that drawing of all the actors as their characters. And just the logo difference, it just looks so good. It looks beautiful. It looks like the classic Fantastic Four logo from the comics. It fits a vibe. We know it's supposed to take place in like the 60s, right? And so I don't know, man. I'm super excited. This is coming out the same day as Superman Legacy.
That's
Kevin
petty.
Feige,
That's so
dog,
petty,
bro. He said, guess what?
That gives me a lot of hope.
Mm-hmm.
Because the fact that Kevin Feige has enough faith in this movie to release it the same day as Superman Legacy is saying something. Because if this is ass and Legacy is good, yes, MCU's done, dude.
I think
to put this into perspective, though, you gotta think about this, Luis. They also had enough confidence to still, not even on like a certain day, just to in general release the Flash. So like,
that's DC though. I meant Marvel.
I mean just like I know, but I mean just like overall. I don't
sure,
put a lot of stock.
But James Gunn didn't make the Flash. Wasn't overseeing DC from a creative standpoint when the Flash was released.
But he said it was the best movie he's ever seen.
He wasn't gonna tell him it was dog shit just because he wanted to not. I know I would have too, but he didn't want any animosity, I'm guessing. But what I'm saying is, I'm saying is that
he's a liar and he keeps putting his untalented ass wife and stuff.
What I'm saying is that from a Marvel perspective, I think it speaks a lot on at least the faith. I don't know if they have a script yet. I know they start filming this year, releases next year, but I think it speaks a lot on the confidence that Kevin Feige has on this project, that they were like, all right, when's Superman Legacy releasing? That's when we're dropping this joint as well. So they have one shot at it. I think, I don't know. I love the Fantastic Four, so I hope this is good. And the casting is half the battle, and for the most part, they nailed it. So we'll see what happens.
What else has this director made?
He's made WandaVision.
No.
What do you mean? Oh no, that was a good show.
He had a horrible ending.
He did. I think he show ran WandaVision.
Oh my fucking god! No. All of my faith is gone. God damn it!
Why?
Just like
Why?
that.
It was a good show.
It's women.
Dude, this man did a whole interview when he was interviewed about the Ralph Boner joke. Right?
That shit pissed me off.
Good joke. Good joke.
Horrible joke.
I do not care because I had no stake otherwise whether or not it was Quicksilver. Right?
I did. I was mad.
But to do something that is so fundamentally stupid and to somehow have an even dumber reasoning for it on top of that. And then just to have like a nothing finale and be like, yeah, we thought, we really wanted a complicated ending for Wanda. What the fuck you mean? She's a terrible person, and you have fucking what's her name?
She's real.
Monica been like, hey, you don't know what they sacrificed for you. That was horrid writing, absolutely fucking dog shit, complete dreck. And this man said, you gotta subvert expectations. That's not subvert expectations. This is lying. That's
the expectation was a good show.
I have no faith in this now.
All right. Eat your fucking words when the teaser drops in December.
Bro, when you hear that, no, it's not gonna be like that. It's not gonna be the generic Marvel. It's gonna be like some 60s ass theme, like some and it's gonna be like Reed walking up like a Jetsons type shit. And it's gonna be like, then it's gonna be like,
it's gonna be the four of them in the Fantastic car driving like past the screen like that. And then it's gonna be like Fantastic Four or whatever.
Say Marvel Studios presents in association with
or it's just like a shot from a bed where there's like a Fantastic Four uniform laid out and there's a blurry shot of a hallway and it's all of them rushing past trying to get ready and do things. And then you have like the very ending trailer. It's like, Reed, where's your suit? He's like, oh yeah. He grabs the suit. And then it's like, Fantastic Four coming soon.
Nah, that's too much. You're on your Madam Web shit right now.
Or it's gonna be just like
you're on your Madam Web shit right now.
It's gonna be just like we were saying earlier. It's just gonna be the generic fucking Marvel trailer and to be some dubstep ass song.
Some Skrillex.
Like how they made the Avengers trailer, like the little piano.
Bangarang.
Like some electric music, some violins,
some bullshit.
And it's like Fantastic.
Nah, it's gonna be good. I'm hype. I'm excited for Fantastic Four.
It's gonna cut to black, and you're just gonna see a four like materialize, and they're gonna be like,
I hope they do a good Fantastic Four joke. Like, damn, you four really are fantastic.
Yeah.
No.
Cut to black.
like in Fantastic.
And then really, they say that what a stupid name, That's subverting expectations right there.
You can pull a Rick Flag. Fantastic Four. What a joke.
What a joke.
I feel like the only way that I would love for them to get their name to like some cheesy way is if somebody says like the four of you are fantastic. And Johnny like just looks, he gets like this weird like fucking gleam in his eye and he's like, I have the greatest idea. Like it'll be like a spin when you put the logos on their fucking uniforms.
No. You complain about fucking he's right behind me ass lines, and then that's what you want? That's how you want them to get their fucking name?
How do you want them to get their name? I didn't hear it.
He said, oh, go ahead.
The dude's like, all right, so some guy's like, wow, the four of you, you're amazing, you're fantastic. And Johnny just goes,
no.
I'm telling you, bro, he's on his Madam Web shit, bro. That movie fucking inspired him.
He's on some Sam Esmail level writing.
I'm telling you, I expect nothing higher than this caliber from the creator of WandaVision.
All right, you're gonna eat your fucking words, bro. You're gonna eat your fucking words. Over here thinking Deadpool and Wolverine, directed by Sean motherfucking Levy, is gonna be a good movie. But God forbid the motherfucker
in my chair when you were wrong, both right, times.
We need to start putting parlays on these shits.
Hey, chat, tell us right now in the comments. Place your bet on which one's gonna be better, Fantastic Four or Deadpool 3. Leave it. Let us know in the comments.
Fantastic Four. I'm never
Fantastic
wrong.
Four. I agree.
Yeah, I'm never wrong.
I agree. We never miss. Well, guys,
and that's it for this week's episode.
This episode has come to a very fantastic end.
There we go.
There you go. He brought. You see, AZ, take notes.
Basically what he said.
Take notes. Take notes, brother.
Take notes on what not to do.
This episode has come to a fantastic end, and the four of us, I would like to wrap up for the night. Appreciate you guys for watching and listening to our channel. Go follow us on all platforms at Cinestro Corp.
Them
to
cats
stay
is
tuned
cooking.
on everything we've got coming up this year. Smash that MF like and subscribe button. Show us how much you enjoyed this episode. Other than say 5-star review. Where is this podcast? Send our podcast and YouTube channel to your friends, your family, post in your group chat, send it everywhere. Thank you guys, and we'll see y'all next time on the Cinestro Corp.